Good morning, everybody. It is finally back to being sunny outside. We are so glad that the rain has stopped. It's still muddy, but I'll deal with a little bit of mud for sure. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a lot more ceiling joists cut today. We got the lumber in to do it, so that way whenever Jim gets in, we'll be able to knock some of that out. We're hoping that we can get the rest of these ceiling joists put up this week is our goal. We'll see if we can make that. One thing I learned while cutting these was they're really heavy. So I decided that I was just gonna cut these off the trailer, and even that few feet that I'm gonna cut off is gonna help so much. These are gonna get us the rest of the way with the ceiling joist. We got our first chicken egg. Our chickens are, I think, about 6 months old, and of course we had 11 roosters and only 4 hens whenever we got our chickens. Go figure, isn't that how it always goes? Anyway, this is an exciting moment. So whenever Jim got home the other night, we went ahead and put up all these ceiling joists. We put the rest of them up in here in this bedroom, and we went ahead and put them up in this dining area. We also went ahead and put them up on this first half of the false ceiling. We used the brackets like we showed y'all in the last video to make sure that they stayed in because we didn't want to toenail them. And on the end down here, we got it set up that way whenever we go to put our rafters in, it's not gonna be an issue.
So we put these beams in so we could run our ceiling joists short span. We didn't want to run one flat ceiling joist this whole span because we didn't want it to sag. So now we have these 2 really strong beams going through here. Short ceiling joists, we get to the end, our rafter tails are going to have to tie into the outside plate. So we had to change direction with our ceiling joist, which is another short run, no sag problems. And then our rafters is going to tie in to the side of each one of these ceiling joists. And again, we're out of ceiling joist material. So I guess we'll eventually learn to order enough. So this room here is open sky. So we have nothing here unless we want to put a big sheet of glass up here and make a skylight. Probably not. It
would be neat.
We can just wait till our lumber gets here. But as Lydia said, we put all these up here, but we just put them up there enough to get them hung. We were doing it in a hurry, trying to beat dark a couple evenings. We're gonna have to go back through and pull these headers really tight together, these beams really tight together, and we're gonna have to finish screwing everything because right now it's just sitting in there floating in those Samson hangers. So I guess we better get to that and try to get it all tightened up.
Great execution there.
I don't mean to brag. Can you throw me that, maybe?
Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2.
Got it.
Too short.
Too short. Let me undo it a little more.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be good.
little bit more. Keep going. Alrighty. Now, time to do a little bit of screwing. Okay, so we're gonna take the come along down because we got enough screws to hold it in place. So I'm gonna keep putting in the screws that need to be put in, and Jim's gonna go ahead and start putting our beam support in. Jim went ahead and took this ridge beam down, the temporary one that we had up there. So we're gonna go ahead and install what's gonna end up being up there permanently. Sound good?
Yeah. I'll be leaving it stuff.
Alright, so whenever we went to put this in the corner, it was down about, oh, I don't know, less than half of an inch probably, lower than we need it to, but it's just too much for one person to hold. Well, actually if there were two Jims it probably wouldn't be an issue, but it's too much for Jim and Lydia to be able to hold up there and nail at the same time. So my brilliant husband came up with the idea of using this jack to use a 2x4. It needs to go up just a little bit more.
Okay.
And it's going to push up that
Talk to me.
board a little bit more.
A little bit more?
Yep.
Okay.
A little bit.
Okay.
A little bit.
All right.
Uh-huh. That's good.
Okay.
We're going to push that board up and hold it where we need it to.
Perfect.
Perfect.
It's always better when you can use your fingertips to your back, you know?
Alright, so we're just gonna go through with a few more nails and put the jack over here where we put the seam in it, and just to sturdy it up a little bit, and we will be done with this part. Been out here this morning. He started early putting in these ceiling joists up. So we're having breakfast outside. We got some Cheerios, some apples, a fresh egg. Is it good? Oh. I'll take you don't like that. Pea pie. Are you sharing with Gus? Or does he just want you to share? Well, finally we have completed putting up all of our ceiling joists, so y'all don't have to watch any more of that. No, we got them all up. This is going to be the only section that doesn't have it, just because this will be our cathedral ceiling. But it only took a few weeks.
Only a few weeks. Just
Only
a
a
quick
few
little few weeks.
Few weeks, 3 floods. 3, not 2. 3 floods. It's okay. It's life. If that's the worst thing that happened to us, that's not bad.
I'm super excited about getting this done. That way we can put rafters, decking, roofing, and this won't get wet anymore.
Yep. Well, Gus was just barking like crazy. So I walked out here to see what he had going on, and lo and behold, he found us a little gift.
Good job, Gus. Easy, boy. Easy, boy. You're all right. You're all right. You're all right. Look at him. Oh, he's a bad little dude, ain't
It looks like a mole.
he? Yeah. Hey, easy now. Easy. So, if y'all don't know what this is, Gus, back up. He's gonna get you. This is called an alligator snapping turtle. The people around here call them loggerheads. So, here, let me set it down so I can show you. In there on there, I'm not gonna stick my finger up there to show you, but there's a little spot in his mouth that they wiggle, and the perch will nibble on it thinking that it's a worm, and they clamp down on it and bite them. And that's how they catch their food.
Don't come at me. I ain't doing nothing to you.
He's a bad dude. Look at the leeches on the side of his head.
Oh, I see it right there.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, I guess we better take it and put it somewhere before it bites Gus. We don't want that. He'll be wanting to play with him, and the turtle won't be wanting to play. So we're going to put him in a bucket or something so we can get him out of here before he bites the dog.
All right, well, we're gonna go take him to the swamp, I guess, because we can't put him in our pond. He'll kill all of our fish.
Right. We'll take him back there and turn him loose because we can't leave him here. He'll be piercing Gus's ears.
Well, thank y'all for checking in for this extra episode this week, and hope y'all like and subscribe. So we'll see y'all next week.